topic. It is very important because my wife brought it out to me.
After the show, Elaine said she almost walked out because there was the rape storyline and she was taken aback by it. She wasn't expecting it, and I said to her, I said to her there was a little sign in the front of the theater, which apparently was too late. Yeah, that said this show depicts rape and drug addiction.
I didn't see that sign.
Yes, well, a lot of people didn't. But I asked her, isn't it the theater goers? Isn't it the ticket buyer's responsibility to find out what the show is about prior to going? It's like, how are you supposed to know unless you read about it? I said, why don't you read any reviews? She didn't want to read any reviews because she didn't want to be swayed by what the critics were saying.
Good. She's right. 100% correct. Yes.
So, but how else do you find out? I mean, so I guess it's a tricky subject.
It is tricky because, Billy, I was on your wagon from the get-go. I was even fighting my wife. I'm like, honey, it should this, but then she's like, well, what happened if you're in New York City, hey, and on Scalpers, whatever, and you find good tickets and you go see a show and you miss that little sign in the corner, whatever. It should be, because this is a real topic for women. Like, this is a real thing. And maybe they could be like, because let me tell you something, they was hardcore.
Exactly. But here's my question to you, as my co-host. Mm-hmm. How was anybody supposed to find out? How was she to have known?
They should just the opening thing should be like, just the opening bell, quickly.
Well,
it takes 2 seconds.
But you've already spent money on your ticket.
No, opening scene should be like, before the show starts, just like at the end of the show, they go, hey, we pass these buckets around to collect for Broadway.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong.
In just 2 seconds, it's like, hey, just for you guys to be aware, that we have graphic shows about rape and this and that. If you're uncomfortable, see an usher right away, we'll refund your money.
Oh, okay. Very good point. And that's what I didn't hear on Sunday. So I'm with both of you.
I'll tell you, I was on your wagon in the beginning. I was on the wagon in the beginning. I had a real conversation with my wife, and she changed my mind. I'm like, you know what?
Apparently, I'm not on the wagon.
No, but I explained to her. I even persuaded her to go. You should write an email to the show saying that, hey, like my wife she was a victim. She wasn't raped, but she was assaulted. And this was personal to her. So so now I'm having the first point of view on this. So I'm like, wait a minute, I was thinking exactly you. But what happened if you just going in blind?
Exactly.
It just takes 2 seconds.
I think the sign that I saw was too small for most people to see.
We need glasses, bitches.
and perhaps 10 minutes to the start.
Not even 10 minutes. It takes a minute.
No, 10 minutes prior to the curtain going up.
Yes.
They should say, just so you know, this is your opportunity to get your tickets.
Right. That this is gonna be. It's gonna be topics about this and this and this. That if you're uncomfortable right now before the show, see an usher if you want your money back, because this happens to a lot of women that they don't say nothing about it at all, and they hold it in for years as the show was about.
Right. And now we're going to talk about another show where it was so different. I mean, I didn't love it the way that a lot of people loved it.
Did I see it?
Yes, you did see it. And we're about to discuss it on camera for the first time. They never walk out of anything. They walked out of Moulin Rouge. Now,
gay people going to hate me for this shit.
Listen. You didn't see the movie. I mean, that's what it was all about. They had all of these songs from like all these different genres, all these different eras, incorporated into the show. Okay, it did not suck. It wasn't one of the best things I've ever seen, but I felt like the two leads. I don't want to say their names. If they're watching, Aaron and Karen, you didn't have
love them. We
love them. They had
no chemistry.
They had no chemistry. Sadly.
Well, maybe that day they didn't have chemistry. It could have been an off day. I have off days. I know. Actually, I have off days every day.
I know a lot of people who've seen the show think that they lacked a little.
I have a lot of people say, "They're fabulous. It's amazing." I'm like, no, it's not.
Anyway,
we walked out. I think before intermission.
No, you walked out during intermission.
Oh, during intermission.
But getting back to Broadway, and I hope that when Broadway comes back, you see Jagged Little Pill, and
yes.
now they know what it's about. When you don't see it, you see West Side Story, and you should check out Moulin Rouge and see who you agree with, Peter or me.
Yes, no, I'm not saying don't see it. That's just my opinion.
But one thing I don't want you to see, I want you to stop seeing musicals based on movies. They appeal to the masses. It needs to stop. Nobody wants to see Mrs. Doubtfire. Nobody wants to see Tootsie. Nobody wants to see Pretty Woman. It's got to stop. They just appeal to tourists.
I know. You know what, Billy? I agree with you 100%.
And you know how they end.
Yes, but you know what, Billy? What it is that Broadway is this humongous machine, and you got to keep feeding it, because if you don't have any ideas, then you got to just come up with some bullshit. just to have something to play.
Well, getting back to what I'm saying, I like innovation. That's why, even though West Side Story is a classic.
That's why Hamilton blew the up.
Yep. So
and the Heights blew up.
Yes, it was different.
We needed some Puerto Ricans to do some shit on
original
Broadway.
stories. I'm so looking forward to.
Oh, wait a minute! I have to give a shout out. My shirt. Oh my God, I didn't do this. This is my shirt. It's called La Borinqueña, and the guy that made the comic, his name is El Guado Miranda Rodriguez. He's the creator of La Borinqueña. It's the first Puerto Rican superhero. I'm supporting his shirt. I bought his shirt. I bought the doll. I got an autograph. I'm just saying this is for my peoples. That's just what I'm saying.
I mean,
and Billy is popping Brooklyn because Billy is a Brooklyn boy.
Yes, I'm a borough kid.
Yes, he is. Even though he lives in Queens.
Well,
no, he's from Brooklyn, but
I'm from Brooklyn originally. Anyway, we're coming full circle to West Side Story. As everybody knows, there's another version of West Side Story directed by Steven Spielberg.
Movie
coming.
Do you have any insights on it?
I don't have any insights.
Is it supposed to be like the same thing, same era, or
it's the same era?
Kind of like the Broadway show.
That's a good point. I don't know if it's the same era.
But
I just don't know why it's necessary.
Did it say Steven Spielberg? Mm-hmm. See, he's a good director, though.
But was it necessary? Is it necessary?
Why not?
Because one wants to.
It's not because these kids hasn't seen like. I mean, my son knows about.
Are you looking forward? Are you looking forward to the new West Side Story?
I'd be down for watching it again.
Right,
sure.
but I'm saying
no. Oh yeah, the new one.
Yes,
okay.
but I'm saying a lot of millennials, don't have cool parents like us that brought their kids to Broadway since they were 5, 6 years old. Maybe they don't know that story. Maybe they don't know the West Side Story. So he may have an angle here. But Steven Spielberg is a badass director. What have you done bad? Don't say anything.
I can't think of anything. And since I can't think of anything, that's our musical. That's our Broadway section.
Yes,
segment.
is.
And did I say segment? Section. And
7.
So April 12th, Broadway's coming back. This episode will probably air.
Yeah, if we're still around.
Don't touch me.
Oh, here you go, elbow bump.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed our show. Hope you enjoyed our show.
Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know if you want to hear a certain topic of us talk about it. And we'll see you on our next episode. Peace out.